When 76-year-old Elaine stood in her hallway, she wasn't just staring at clutter. She was staring at grief, guilt, and 40 years of memories. Her husband had passed. Her daughter lived across the country. And in just 3 days, she had to downsize from the family home into a small apartment. No one thought she could do it. Not at her age. Not with her energy. But what Elaine did next shocked everyone, including herself. She didn't just clear out an entire 4-bedroom home. She actually said, "I feel free for the first time in decades." Her secret? 5 ruthless tricks that go against everything you've heard about decluttering. And guess what? Any senior can do this, even if you're tired, overwhelmed, or don't know where to begin. Let's walk through the exact system Elaine used. No fluff, just what works. Trick number 1, the legacy filter. Elaine called it the legacy filter, and it completely changed how she saw her stuff. She asked herself one simple question. If my daughter had to clean this out after I'm gone, would I feel proud or embarrassed? That question hit her hard. Suddenly, the dozens of boxes in her garage weren't just extras. They were burdens she was about to pass on. Old magazines from 1994? Gone. Mismatched Tupperware with no lids? Gone. Clothes from 5 sizes ago? Gone. The legacy filter gave her permission to let go. Not out of shame, but out of love. What would your loved ones feel if they had to sort your home tomorrow? Let that question guide you. It's not morbid, it's freeing. Trick number 2, the 10-minute toss. Elaine didn't declutter for hours. That had failed her for years. Instead, she used the 10-minute toss. Here's how it worked. She set a timer for just 10 minutes. She picked one small space, a drawer, not a room. She tossed everything she hadn't used, worn, or remembered in over a year. That's it. In one 10-minute toss, she cleared 3 junk drawers, a shelf of expired meds, and an entire basket of tangled chargers. Why does this work? Because seniors don't have endless energy. And when you try to do too much, you quit. But 10 minutes? Anyone can do that. And the wins add up fast. On her first day, Elaine did 6 tosses, that's 1 hour. And she said it felt like therapy. Trick number 3, the stranger test. Here's what made Elaine ruthless. She imagined a total stranger walking through her home after she was gone. Would they understand why she kept that cracked vase? Why she had 43 plastic grocery bags? Why there were 19 empty picture frames in a box marked someday? Of course not. If a stranger would think it's junk, it probably is. This broke her emotional ties to meaningless stuff. She kept what told her story. She released what kept her stuck. Old textbooks? Gone. Random cords she might need? Gone. Sentimental items? Only the ones that sparked peace, not guilt. Try it. Imagine a stranger. Walk room to room. See your home with their eyes. Then decide. Trick number 4, the replacement rule. This one destroyed Elaine's "what if I need it" excuses. Every time she hesitated, she asked herself, if I needed this tomorrow, could I get it? What would it cost to replace? Have I used this in the last 5 years? That blender from 1999? $20 to replace. Used once in 8 years. Gone. That collection of extension cords? $10 to replace. Kept one. Donated the rest. The truth is, most of what we keep just in case costs us way more in space, stress, and time than it would to replace. Ask yourself, what item are you holding on to that you could rebuy for under $15? Drop it in the comments. Let's get real. Trick number 5, the future self test. This was the most powerful shift of all. Elaine stopped asking, how can I get rid of this? She started asking, does this help the person I'm becoming? Not the mother, not the widow, not the teacher she used to be, but the new version of herself. The woman who reads poetry at night, who takes long walks, who is ready for peace and simplicity. Her past self kept the clutter. Her future self needed space. So she let go. Not out of grief, but out of growth. What is your future self like? And what does she or he no longer need? Say it out loud, it helps. Elaine didn't just declutter her home. She reclaimed her life. With these 5 tricks, she didn't need a moving crew or a therapist. She needed a shift in mindset. These aren't just cleaning hacks. They're tools to set you free. Which trick hit home the most for you? Drop it in the comments. And if this helped, share it with someone who needs courage to begin. Because you're not just letting go of clutter. You're making space for the life that still lies ahead.